And the MK party, the way I see it, the political party responsible for not allowing any one political party to ever rule South Africa ever again. It's because of the MK party. There's no one political party that can ever rule ever again. And MK party made that process to be quick. To be quick. So it changed the game, my brother, for decades to come. I think our brother man, Prince Mashele, is very right when he says there's no more gonna be any one ruler. There's never gonna be one king anymore. It's like it's gonna be multi-party everywhere because of the MK party. I agree, my brother.
Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. And they're coming out of a strong province, KwaZulu-Natal, that gave them, I think, more than 1 million votes in KwaZulu-Natal alone. We've got people watching us from Seshego, my brother. The Limpopians are here. The Limp people are here. Zanini is also in the house. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to click the like button there and show your love to my younger brother, Decent Q. So, what is your views in terms of tribalism? Do you view the MK political party as a Zulu party, or do you see those dynamics slowly changing into welcoming everybody?
No, my brother, they're not changing.
Okay.
Very tribalistic in the MK party, and that's a good thing. I don't understand why is it supposed to be a bad thing to be a tribalist. I don't get it, my brother. Because I'm Tonga and I'm very tribalistic. To be honest, I'm very tribalistic, and for someone to tell me I'm tribalistic, that's a compliment because you can see I fully represent where I come from. That should be a compliment, my brother. But okay, in the greater scheme of things, to answer your question, the tribalism comes from what we see, what we hear. They always speak Zulu. Everywhere, wherever they go, whether in Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Free State, wherever there is President Jacob Zuma, they always speak Zulu. That's a form of tribalistic. And it's not a bad thing. They're preserving that Zulu culture within the MK party. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because Amazulu, why should they go and speak Tonga? The president is Zulu. Why should they go and speak Sipedi? The president is Zulu. The top leadership, majority of them are Zulu. So it's not a bad thing to say the MK party is tribalistic. It's because of the things we see, we hear. Majority of the leaders who are given positions are Zulu. They speak Zulu in the meetings, even a public interview. They will be speaking Zulu as if they don't have supporters who can hear Zulu. So definitely, my brother, there's a certain level of percentage within the MK party that, is very tribalistic, and for a very good reason, for them to preserve the Zulu culture. Why wouldn't they preserve the Zulu culture? They have to do where their base is at. That's where majority of the... And to get those people agitated, those people of KwaZulu, it's going to hit home for them. Majority Zulu people, they won't love it to see Ngamalala speaking Isingisi. They will call him a sellout same day he does that. So they would want him to speak Zulu. They would want him, and there's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. I'm tribalistic sometimes because I'm proud of my culture. I'm proud of being Tonga. There's a point where I'm going to be speaking Tonga in front of Zulu people and they can't hear me. They will complain me tribalistic for just speaking my language. But who is not tribalistic, my brother? Who is not? Then you're not proud of your culture if you're not tribalistic.
Yeah, I think my understanding of tribalism or tribalistic is the same as you. I think I share the same sentiment. I said when the Freedom Front Plus is busy with their supporters, they'll praat mooi Afrikaans because Afrikaans is their culture and they are proud of it. But it is only when us black people we do things that is making us proud of our culture, then it is labeled as a bad thing, you know. So yeah, I understand what you are saying. So what is your views of Jacob Zuma? Many people say, President Thabo Mbeki say is an agent, is a sellout, he's an old man that does not want to accept that he's old. He must sit down and many people have got positive and negative things to say about Jacob Zuma. I'm very interested to hear how does DQ view Mr. Zuma.
Yes. So one thing I can say, my brother, I think President Jacob Zuma is a very old man, and by default, as you are very young, we are bound to respect him based on his age. You must respect the elders, society. So it doesn't matter if you disagree with him or not. The respect must be there. And then about politics, the ideas he stands for, about his personality, the type of character, I think it's all open for us to criticize. Only the politician, but it doesn't mean we disrespect the man. It just means we are saying what we see. And what I see from the old man is that he's definitely old. He's very old. And I think the deeper strategy for him is to preserve his reputation before he dies. Because his reputation can't die with the ANC. The ANC is gone. And majority of his lifelong work was in the ANC. And you can't up Zuma and then think about the ANC. There's gonna be a point where you think about the ANC working with a VF plus. So he doesn't want that. He wants a new reputation. He wants to die and leave a new legacy. Let's be honest. He wants to create a in the ANC. He doesn't have a legacy of uniting black people.
Mm-hmm.
But in the MK party,
He's
he
trying.
has it.
He's
Because
trying.
that's what is. So, my brother, to see him preach black unity is because he sees that all the people now today are celebrated. They are celebrated because they were preaching black unity during their time. All of them, even Mugabe himself, because he was putting black people first. So I think with him, MK Party, black unity, and pushing so much is that he knows the history books are gonna favor him. You know? They are gonna favor him. Like, which history book of black people is not gonna favor an old man who was preaching black unity? Which book, my brother? They will all favor him. All of them. Yes.
No, I'm sorry to throw this one in there. So now, Cyril Ramaphosa, what's your view about him? Since on that last note that you are talking about, I do agree with you. Jacob Zuma is writing the final chapter of his career, and he wants the final chapter to be very positive, like you say. Tatana Cyril Ramaphosa, what's your take about him?
President Ramaphosa, you know, is misrepresenting Limpopo.
Yeah.
He's misrepresenting the Venda people. I'm glad.
Yes.
Hope our Tonga brother Floyd Shivambu can take over the Zulu Nation MK. Can get our pride back, you know, my brother.
It will be our